I told my husband he could visit his mother for Mother's Day, but he couldn't take our toddler. His family called me selfish. Here's what our days actually look like. Our son had an ileostomy reversal last month. The surgery went well, but the recovery means he has a bowel movement every 10 to 15 minutes. He has never used his body this way in his entire 20 months of life, and the constant exposure has caused a severe diaper rash. I have spent weeks perfecting a system to manage it. I change him the moment he goes. I monitor everything he eats. If he goes more than 2 hours without eating during the day, the diarrhea comes back, and we lose all the progress we've made. My in-laws wanted our son to come to a Mother's Day gathering. The drive there is long, and we would have to pull over multiple times. He will not eat at their house and never has, which means his system would fall apart. And sometimes when he goes, he screams in pain, and I did not want a room full of family members trying to tell me how to handle something that cannot be handled. He just has to get through it. I offered for them to come to us. We live with my parents, and our house is bigger than any of theirs. My parents go to my husband's family events. Nobody responded to the offer. I told my husband he could go alone. I could tell it hurt him. My husband genuinely believed things had gotten better because the rash had cleared. He wasn't wrong that nights had improved. Our son went from 9 nighttime changes to 1 or 2, which felt like a miracle. But my husband works during the day. He doesn't see what the days look like. I asked him to take a Saturday off and just watch. By noon, he understood. Nearly 40 diaper changes, the screaming with each one, the absence of any break or personal time, the constant monitoring of food and timing and skin condition. He understood why we couldn't go. Mother's Day came. My parents watched our son while my husband and I went on a date. It was the first real break I had in longer than I can remember, and it felt like coming up for air. My husband went to see his family for an hour or two. When he came back, he didn't say much about it. Then I got a text from my mother-in-law. It said Happy Mother's Day and she hoped I got everything I wanted. I read it 3 times. I still don't know if it was genuine or a dig. I said thank you and wished her well and left it there. I showed my husband the original post eventually. He apologized for not understanding sooner. He has started therapy to work on his communication and his boundaries with his family. That is more than I expected, and I want to be honest about that. Our son is still changing every 10 to 15 minutes during the day. His skin is holding. I am still spending most of my day managing it. The $600 a week in supplies continues. Insurance covers almost none of it. My in-laws still haven't come to us. But my husband took a Saturday off and watched. And then he understood. And sometimes that is enough to keep going.